All right, everyone, welcome in. Dumbbells. We need heavier sets today. I'm working with 12s, 15s, and 20s. Get what you need, set it off to the side. Let's do a quick warm up. And it's going to go by really, really quick. So let's start with a little knee drive, opening up through the hips, and then return it back down. So we're alternating. Now, our format for today, we're going to take an exercise. So our first exercise, we're going to do it for 1 minute. We have 20 seconds off, and then we do it again. 1 minute, then we move on to this next exercise. So back to back. Make it a little bit more deceiving, a little harder. Okay, let's do one more each side. And let's come into a wide stance. You're gonna take your right arm, reach it up and over, think of a windmill. Return it back up, same thing other side, up and around, and return. So you're reaching diagonally across. If you are tracking your workout, start your devices. I am late to the game on that. Ooh, hammies feel a little tight. All right, let's do one more each side. Last one, body weight squats, down and up. So sink it as low as you can. Now our first exercise, we have deadlifts. I'm gonna be working with 20 pounds. You grab the weight that is great for you. Squeezing your glutes at the top. Again, we do it for 1 minute. So we're focusing glutes and hamstrings on this first exercise. 2 more. Last one. All right, gang, go ahead and grab your dumbbells. We are starting with the feet hip distance apart. Neutral spine, gliding the shoulders down. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Hinging from the hips, squeezing the glutes to return. Hinge it forward, bring it back up. Good. Abs stay strong. I typically, as far as how low I go, the dumbbells are coming just below my kneecaps. You can certainly go lower, however, make sure your form is good so that you're not rounding forward. Good, 25 seconds left. Then we get 20 off. So you always want to incorporate some type of rest. Gliding the shoulders down, less than 10 seconds. 5. And 20 seconds off. I'm going to set my weights down just to give my hands a break for a second. Okay, round 2 is coming up. 10 seconds left. Here we go in 5. All right, here we go. Soft bend to your knees, sinking your hips back, glide it back up. Now you can always modify this by, of course, lowering the weight, using one dumbbell, or doing this completely body weight. We do an inhale to hinge, exhale to stand. So some exercises today will be alternating. Some will be on one side only, just depends. Inhale, hinge, exhale, stand. We're almost there, 10 seconds. Glutes and hammies. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Only a 20-second break. I'm gonna swap out for my 15s. We have reverse to a lateral lunge. This is alternating reverse, lateral lunge, okay? And I'm gonna grab my 15s. We go in 5 seconds. And begin. Now, if lateral lunges don't work for you, just stick to the reverse lunges alternating. But muscle groups: glutes, hamstrings, quads, inner thighs. Inner thighs are working on that lateral lunge. Your legs got a long break over the holiday. They're going to be feeling it tomorrow. Myself included. 15 seconds. So ramping up the cardio with this one just a little bit. 10. 5. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Set it off to the side. Shake out the hands. Whew. All right, round 2. Start to grab your dumbbells once again. We go in 3, 2, 1, begin. Reverse lunge to your lateral. So as you step out to your lateral lunge, make sure you're getting that hip hinge. Okay, the other leg stays straight. We are halfway there, halfway there. Glutton for punishment after the long holiday. 15 seconds. Last 5, 3, 2, 1, that's it. Now I'm gonna lower down to my 12s. You're gonna rack the weight up to your shoulders, squat, single arm press, squat, other side, single arm. Okay, that's the exercise. Grab a sip of water. All right, third exercise, we go. Squat it down, shoulder press. If the upper body gets to be too much, skip the shoulder press, keep the weight up. Vice versa, if it gets to be too much legs, you're feeling it into your low back, lower the weight down in between the legs, okay? But it's a power press. Power it up. And this one definitely ramps up the cardio. We're pressing overhead, increases the heart rate. You got 15. Come on, keep it up. 10 seconds and we break. 5, 3, 2, 1, break. Woo! 20 seconds off. One more time. So again, predominantly legs today, a little upper body sprinkled in there. We go in 5, 3, 2, let's roll. Second set. Now, as you do your overhead press, think it's kind of slightly tucking your chin in toward your chest. Helps to take tension out of the back of the neck. And if you need to change your eye gaze down a little bit too, that's great. You have muscles in the back of your head, occipital muscles. They're there. Halfway there. Whew. We have one more exercise and we take a longer break. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Next exercise, rack one weight to the shoulder. I'm using 15 pounds. 2 staggered lunges, squat to a rack. 2 staggered lunges, squat to rack, okay? Take the weight into your left hand. Time starts now. So, step it back. 2 staggered lunges, step it out, squat, rack it back up to the shoulder again. Step it back, down, down, low, rack. You can use that opposite hand to help support, or if you want more challenge, kind of just lengthen it down to your side. So, back-to-back chest and biceps for this one. Sticking to one side only. We're almost there. 10 seconds. Come on. 5, 3, 2, 1, rest. Ha, ha, ha. Okay, other side for the second round. You're gonna take the weight into the right hand. All right, right hand at home, left in studio. Rack it up to the shoulder. Time starts now. Staggered stance, 2 lunges, squat to a rack. So a rack is essentially taking the weight, I don't want to say throwing it up to the shoulder, but more of a stable lift and just bringing it up to the shoulder. This position is also halfway between a snatch. So a snatch is doing that full all the way up. So this is one way to do a modified version of that. 10 seconds. Almost there. 5, 3, 2, 1. We get 40 seconds off this time. Woo! Our first exercise. It's a take on a skater, but it's essentially a curtsy lunge with a dumbbell pass. Curtsy lunge with a dumbbell pass. Again, kind of like a skater. Oh. All right, we got 10 people logged in today. Good to see you. I'm gonna use my 12 for this. We'll go a little bit lighter. So you step out to the right, weighs in your left hand. Here we go. So we curtsy, pass, curtsy, pass. Back to a little bit more cardio. Now, if you want to burn your legs out a little bit more, speed it up. Leg burn, cardio burn. I'm staying slightly hinged forward of my hips versus coming all the way up to an upright position. Gives me a little more glutes. Now you can do the same exact thing with reverse lunges. Same exact thing. This is our last cardio push. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1 more. Rest. Oh, all right, we can do this. One more time, one more time. Cardio gets easier after this, I promise. That's a little more targeted strength. We go in 5, 3, 2, let's roll. Last time. And of course, you can slow this down. Listen to your body. Listen to how your body is reacting to exercise. Oh, we are halfway there. Next exercise, next movement, one side at a time versus alternating. So this movement, outer hips, our abductors, quads, almost there, glutes. 3, 2, 1, 20 off. Okay, next up, single leg Romanian deadlift, wide row at the bottom, stand it up. Hinge, wide row, and stand. Oh, here we go. Balance on your right leg at home. Time starts now. I'm gonna come off my mat just because standing on the mat actually adds more challenge because there's more cushion. You can omit the row if you want and just do the deadlifts. But again, one side only. Complex movement. Whoop. Lots of balance. Anytime you add balance, that means core. Ten seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1, 20 off. Take a little break. Whew. We have 2 exercises left. All right, start to pick up your dumbbell. At home, weight is in the right hand, and your balance on the left leg. Begin, hinge, wide row, and stand. I can tell over this past week, I have not done a whole lot of balance work. Now, what I want you to focus on as you stand back up, are you squeezing your left glute, the standing leg? Are you drawing your abs in as you stand back up? "20 seconds. We bring it down to the ground after this, no weight. We are done with the dumbbells after this. 10. Ugh. 5, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. All right, I'm gonna hide the timer on you. I'm sorry. Pulling a little Michelle from the other day. First exercise, you got 10 seconds. Come onto your right side. We have a high kick. Think of a side plank / clamshell / high kick. But here we go. Now your left leg extends up, lower the hips back down. Extend and lower, one side only. Option here, if you don't want to raise the hips, you can do this with the hips down. You're still targeting glute med. So we got a little shoulder. We got obliques, glute med. More than halfway there. Extend that leg directly out to the side. You're kicking up past the hip. 10 seconds. Keep it up, you're doing great. 5, 3, 2, one more. Woo, switcheroo to the other side. Yowza. Okay, other side. Here we go, zooming in a little bit. Okay, at home, you are on your left side. We go in 3, 2, begin. Extend, return. Now, watch your form. Make sure the hips are stacked, meaning you're not opening up through the top hip, okay? You're extending directly out to the side. Your top leg stays parallel. That is key for keeping it into your glute med, which is the outer hip. Abs are strong. You got 30 seconds. And then guess what? You get to lie down onto your back after this. Doesn't mean it's not gonna be hard, but you get to lie down. 15 seconds. 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Whoo! Onto your backs. Now, since at home you did your right leg, you're gonna switch to your left, meaning your left leg is straight, your right knee is bent. You lift up to the height of your knee, lower back down. One side only, one side only. We go in 5, 3, 2, and 1. Now you're maintaining neutral spine. Sometimes what helps with this is placing the hands to the outside of your belly button, making sure that your abdominals are engaging. So take your fingertips, kind of dig in deep. Your abs are there. You should feel that tightening up around your abdomen like a corset. That's your transverse abdominals. Now what we're focusing on here is, of course, abs, but quadriceps and hip flexors, front of the legs. 20 seconds. One set only, both legs. Doing good. You got 5, 3, 2, 1. Bend the leg. All right, this is your break. At home, switch legs. You got 10 seconds. I'm gonna grab a quick drink of water. We go in 3, 2, 1, begin. Lifting up just to the height of the opposite knee. With this one, more movement does not necessarily mean better. So meaning you don't want to kick the leg straight up to the ceiling. That actually takes it out of the quadriceps and the hip flexor. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. This also helps to strengthen your pelvic stabilizers, meaning preventing twisting and rotating. So we want to help balance mobility with stability. Ooh, this minute actually went by fast. You got 5 seconds. This is the last exercise. 3, 2, and 1. You are done. Set both feet down to the floor. Press the hips up to a hip bridge, lengthening through the front of the legs, stretching it out. Awesome work today. Set your hips down. Cross your left leg over the right. Hip cradle stretch. And draw the opposite knee into the chest. Hold it here. So again, tomorrow we have cardio sculpt. This is the second week of a brand new class on Tuesdays. So it's a 50-50 class of strengthening and cardio. Dumbbells are needed. Go ahead and switch legs. Draw it in. So cardio-based movements for tomorrow's class. They all can be done body weight as well. Go ahead and uncross. Slowly roll yourself up to a seated position. If you get any lightheaded or dizziness, allow it to subside. But let's come into a half kneeling position. One leg is forward. Either hands to the floor or to the thighs, whatever feels best. And now go ahead and send your front leg straight, square out your hips, hinge it forward. Back of the legs. So gang, we did a ton of legs today. If you need additional stretching, take that. Use a foam roller, stretch out the hamstrings more. And go ahead and switch legs. I'm just gonna kind of turn around here, other foot forward into your lunge. And then go ahead and send the front leg forward and straight and hinge. Hold it here. And go ahead and release. That is it. That is my time with you. Thank you so much for joining class. Awesome work today. I'll see you tomorrow at 11 a.m. again for Cardio Sculpt. Again, this is Kendall with TC Fit. Enjoy the rest of your day. See ya.